The foreman's hands were trembling. That's what I remember most. He'd worked for me for years, strong, steady, unshakable. But that morning, he couldn't even look me in the eye. "Close the garage," he said. I did. He swallowed hard, voice low. "You can't call your wife yet." Something inside me went still. Not fear, not yet, just that sharp, clean silence before something shatters. "What did you find?" He didn't answer right away. He walked me to the truck, lifted a plastic-wrapped object from a pile of boxes. A slit in the fabric showed foam, my daughter's mattress. He peeled it back, slowly, and I saw it. Not what I expected, not drugs, not money, something smaller, folded, hidden deep inside the lining, paper, photographs, a phone I didn't recognize. I didn't say a word, just nodded, thanked him, and told him to take a break. He hesitated. "Sir, are you okay?" I smiled, of course, but inside something cold began to move. That night, I waited for her to come home. She kissed me on the cheek, same as always, smiling like she'd never kept a secret in her life. My daughter ran upstairs to her room, humming. I watched her, my wife. Every gesture rehearsed, every laugh perfectly placed. I'd known her face for 15 years, but that night, it looked wrong, too calm, too clean. I poured wine. She talked about the move, about how the new house would be our fresh start. Her words felt rehearsed, like lines she'd practiced in someone else's mirror. Later, when she fell asleep beside me, I slipped out of bed and took the hidden phone to my office. It was old, password protected, but I've always been patient. By morning, it opened. Text messages, photos, recordings. Her voice whispering in the dark. His voice answering back. And then, the part that froze me. A message sent weeks ago. "He still doesn't know. After the move, we'll tell her the truth. She deserves to know who her real father is." My throat went dry. She wasn't talking about herself. She was talking about our daughter. I didn't confront her, not yet. Instead, I became something else. Quiet, deliberate, invisible. I ordered a DNA kit, for fun. Family project. She smiled, agreed. She had no reason not to. Days passed. She joked, she cooked, she played the part. But every smile now looked like a mask I'd learned to peel away. At night, I'd lie awake listening to her breathe, counting every exhale, wondering how many lies fit between them. When the results came, I didn't open them right away. I just stared at the envelope. There's a strange peace in the moment before truth hits you, like standing in the eye of a storm. I opened it 2 days later, alone. The paper didn't scream, it whispered. 2 lines, 2 numbers, 2 words that gutted everything I believed. No biological relation. I sat there perfectly still. Then, I laughed. Quietly. It wasn't funny, but it was real. That evening, I made dinner, lit candles, played her favorite music. When she sat down, she looked surprised. "What's the occasion?" "New beginnings," I said. Halfway through the meal, I placed the DNA report on her plate, folded neatly like a napkin. She froze. Didn't touch it, just stared. Her face broke, slowly, beautifully. "Please," she whispered, "I can explain." "I know," I said. "You already have." I slid the old phone across the table. Her reflection rippled in the screen. Silence filled the room, thick, suffocating. She reached for my hand. I didn't move. Then the begging started, words spilling, half-truths, tears. I just watched, detached, like observing a storm from behind glass. When she realized I wasn't reacting, something inside her changed. Fear turned to recognition. She finally understood. There was no fixing this. I didn't shout, didn't accuse. I simply told her she had until morning to pack her things. She'd leave quietly, without a scene. Or I'd forward the evidence to every person she'd ever lied to. Her mouth opened, then closed. She nodded. Later, I went upstairs and found my daughter sleeping, peaceful, unaware. I sat beside her bed, hand on the same mattress where it all began. The same mattress that told me the truth. I whispered, "You're safe." She didn't hear me. Maybe that was better. By sunrise, my wife was gone. The house was quiet again. I walked through the empty rooms, the echoes of a life I no longer recognized. No anger, no heartbreak, just clarity. It's strange how betrayal doesn't destroy you. It refines you, burns away everything weak. I stood in my daughter's doorway, watching the morning light crawl across her floor. For the first time in months, I felt still. I thought of my wife, her lies, her trembling, her silence as she walked out. And then I smiled, because I realized the truth doesn't set you free.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.